Here is a climate protest. It was an event that was honoring ExxonMobil CEO Darren Woods in New York City. This happened Friday, right? And, to be clear, I think it's arguable whether this guy deserves criminal culpability for what his corporation has done to the planet. But certainly, this is a corporation that deserves civil liability. They are quite aware. They have their own internal scientists who know and have known for years and years and years that their product was contributing to the demise of or the instability of our civilization. And through climate change. But here is...
and at the very least, he should not be being honored at a gala.
Exactly.
Yeah. Like what happens to him here is bare minimum.
These are the folks from Climate Defiance protesting. They get in everywhere. They're quite good at this.
Lifetime honorary CME member. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to present the 2023.
Darren Woods is a climate criminal. How can scientists be honoring this man who increases production of oil and gas every year? I don't care what he does to his own emissions. As long as production goes up, Darren, we're fucked. We're fucked because of you. You make $20 million a year killing millions of people.
Told us that it was our problem, that we need to recycle and compost. Fuck that. No, we need to end fossil fuels now.
Exxon lies and people die.
Let's be real. Let's follow the fucking money.
Students here, join us. This man is a sick fuck killing your future. This man kills people for money.
Colonizing other planets to protect this one. And I want the freedom to be a human being without...
I like that guy behind it.
What a
fancy room. Why are we giving an award to this guy?
Oh, everybody's leaving.
There you go.
Sorry we ruined your party.
You're welcome. Good night. We're leaving now. We're complying. We're leaving the building.
Yeah, but that's it. Fucking disrupted the damn meeting.
Yeah.
And people die.
Exxon lies and people die. Exxon lies and people die.
I love it. I'm not leaving.
That's right.
That is fantastic. I love it. Like, you guys disrupted the meeting. We did?
Oh, no way.
Seriously?
No, you can't have the meeting now?
Oh no, in that gold-plated room. I can't get over the fact that this guy's being honored. Like, it's not enough for him to make tens of millions of dollars a year. He has to get, as the rest of the planet burns, he has to get some sort of gala in his honor. There's no honor in that, in what he does. He's a vampire and a destroyer. It's only dishonor should be thrown his way.
Fantastic work.
Yes, those folks.
But why
rock.
the swearing?
I know.
Why all the swearing?
This was the Chemical Marketing and Economics STEM Awards ceremony.
Oh.
Where was
I
it?
think
in
we
New
can see
York,
why
do
they
you
gave
know?
him an award then.
Oh,
Chemical marketing.
of course.
I gotta
Of
know where that
course.
room was.
This is like literally like the pay to play.
It's yeah.
How do I get, with this type of donation, you'll get an award. This is like the way to do it too. It'd be like me donating to the Institute for Promotion of Political Podcasts.
Yeah.
That's what that would be. Like the, or even more specifically, the institution to promote political podcasts that start with the word majority. I like to give to charity, and
Right.
but good for the Climate Defiance people. It
And there is something just so delicious about the profanity on the sign each hit Darren.
that I love.
In contrast to the
Location?
The location,
Yeah,
right?
I was gonna say we should gamify this protest. Like, if you get certain multiplier for how fancy the room is, for how many monocles are in the background, for how many how expensive the dinner is that you're disrupting.
Right.
The value of this, honestly, is so. I think it's important because they're going to go home and they're all going to complain about how their party was ruined by these protesters. And 80 to 90% of the people they talk to, 95% of the people they talk to are going to be like, oh, that sounds horrible. But there's going to be 5% that are going to go like,
Yeah.
that is a good point they had. Now, maybe it's more than 5%, but I'm just saying, like, even if it was just 5%, and it also sort of like emboldens, the workers in that place. Like, look at what these, and they're young people. They're not kids, but they're young people.
Right.
Look at what they're doing. Look at what they're willing to risk.
Right.
I mean, it is a really, the climate defiance folks in particular are really great.
I mean, yeah, that whatever 10% of people, or the 90% or that Simpsons thing where it's like, am I out of touch? No, it's the kids that are wrong. That's
Ask in my 3-piece suit.
Yes, right.
Prague. COVID numbers are worse than 89% of the pandemic now in terms of infections. Wear a mask, people. Yeah, and deaths are up there. I think we're now at like 1,700 a week.
It's hard to tell because the CDC, I feel like it's a lagging.
There's very few places that record it. I think there's only one. I follow somebody on Twitter that record these deaths
weekly.
And very difficult though. But again, I mean. And I will say that I am guilty of forgetting my mask sometimes, but for the most part, when I'm on the subway, I'll wear a mask.
Yep.
I've obviously got the most recent shot, and between that and getting COVID in September, I'm hoping I'm in pretty good shape.